Thanks for coming. So just pleased to announce for 2018 that our captains will go with our co-captains. That'll be Sam Carter and Christian Liliafano. Look, pretty easy decision from my end. Two guys that are highly respected throughout the group. Two guys that have developed as leaders over the last 12 months and last period of time, and they're guys that are highly respected throughout our changing room and are all about the Brumbies and not just about the Brumbies, but show that care and support for the individuals throughout the team. So we're really pleased to have obviously have Christian back full time and have Sam in his second year in the job continue to progress as a leader of this club.
How's it going to work on the field? How do you see who's sort of leading the team around the park on the field?
Look, we've had some discussions in and around that. So we'll start the season with Christian will be the on-field captain and we'll communicate with the referee. But apart from that, they'll share responsibilities.
Do you worry there's kind of too many cooks in the kitchen with having two guys there?
No, not at all.
So the case of just if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Oh, you could probably say that. Look, I think Christian's been in the role a few years now. Obviously, did it with Stephen Moore in 2016. But I think with Carts, just the way he's sort of carried himself over the last few months in and around the group, led by example through his actions with pre-season, just how he's trained, applied himself, and led through his actions. I think he probably learnt a lot doing the job last year. So it was, it was a pretty easy decision, to be honest.
Is that an easy decision, and did it come down right to the wire though in training camp, or is this something you decided a while back and you were just waiting to see how things progressed?
I'd probably decided, early January.
With Christian, Dan, did you, like him coming back this year, obviously a big season for him, is he the sort of player that can handle big responsibility these days without too much of a worry?
I think he's got plenty of experience now on board and being able to execute his own role and do his job well and first and foremost they've got to do that. Both the guys have got to do that and make sure that they play at the level that we expect them to play at. But then at the same time, over time players build that I suppose that ability to be able to take on board that extra leadership, and Christian has shown that for a number of years.
How's the playing group taking news when you told them?
Oh yeah, they're excited. It's as I said, they're both highly respected players, and the guys are they're really, I suppose, excited to have Bruz back, and I think everyone's seen the development in Carts and understand that there was certainly no questioning of the decision. They were all excited.
How have you seen Carts develop? Like, what have you seen add to his game?
Oh, look, I think he's probably in the best condition I've seen him in over the last couple of months. He's just worked hard. I think I've spoken about it before. He's had disappointment in and around Wallaby selection, and he certainly hasn't let that affect his attitude or his impact around the Brumbies. It's just been knuckle down and do his job well and make sure that he leads by example through his actions, and that's something that's it's a great attribute to have as a leader.
You said Christian's going to be on-field captain to start with. How do you divvy up the roles? Obviously, Christian took on a lot of the off-field stuff last year. Is that Carts' job, or where do you see Carts?
Oh, I think it's just we just share, press conferences, media responsibilities, all that sort of thing. There's obviously being a captain, there's commercial responsibilities, and you just you share the workload, but also just having two guys throughout the team that we know are two guys that we recognise as our leaders, and not just having that full responsibility lumped on one player. Obviously, Carts is in the middle of every scrum, line out maul as a leader of our forward pack, and then Christian is in charge of our back line.
Was there a bit of an element of not wanting to sort of demote Sam after such a good year captaining? Like, if you had gone straight back to Christian just being the sole captain, would that have sent the wrong message?
For me, it's not about being worried about demoting or sending the wrong message. It's about picking the guys who I think can do the job and I think are going to be the best fit for the team. So it's not a romantic decision. It's about what I feel is best for the side, And as I said, through the development that I've seen with Carts as a captain, I think it's a step in the right direction that he continues along that path.
How seriously are you guys taking this match on Saturday?
Oh, look, we take, certainly seriously. I think the boys are sick of training against each other and getting stuck into each other, so it'll be nice to get the opportunity to play against a good Rebel side and just, see how we can transfer what we've done on field over the last couple of months into a game situation. We're certainly not going to be perfect by any means. We'll be a little bit rusty, but it's just about the things that we've worked on in our game over the last couple of months, putting that into practice in a game scenario. So it's exciting. It's a good time of year. They've worked very hard now for a number of weeks, and it's good just today, pull back on the intensity, freshen them up and allow them to perform at a good level on Saturday.